Yo, what's up, ladies, gentlemen, and they, thems, and welcome back to Hush Hush. Only your love can save them. Only your love can save them. The game plan is, now I know I said that there's probably going to be like 3 more episodes left. I'm going to change up the game plan a little bit, and seeming as we got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 days left, like in-game time, I'm gonna dedicate an episode to each one of them, just because I kind of want to make them short, but at the same time I want to like dedicate an episode to each girl that we saved, because last episode we saved Mio, and then, you know, day by day until we get to the first, we're gonna be saving a girl each day. Today's girl we're gonna be saving is Ito. Last time we seen Ito was when we broke up with her, so that's gonna be a whole dilemma. The drive to Chief Kawase's place is treacherous. The rain is pouring in buckets, and you hydroplane several times on otherwise unremarkable roads. The storm roils overhead, thunder rumbles every few seconds, and the wind is blowing trees nearly sideways along the coast. When you finally reach Saji's place, he's waiting outside for you, away from the flash of police lights. He appears much more elderly, much less menacing. He signals for you to park and come inside. As you enter, you hear him bark from the kitchen just out of sight. God damn, you really are Japanese as f***. I mean, I know Ito and Eli said, I mean, even with their last names, Kawase, of course, is like Japanese as f***.
Shoes off!
Yes, I know. I've listened to Roddy Ricch before. The order hangs in the air for a moment, but is followed shortly after by...
Please, remove your shoes.
When you walk inside, there's a pot of tea and 2 cups sets out on a table. Saji is sitting already like a grim statue of Buddha, his expression made of stone. Ding, 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 ding. I don't have my rice hat with me, but yeah, I would have been even more racist and put that on.
Sit. We will speak.
Yes. Hi. Gomennasai. You do as he instructs, sitting opposite to him, waiting for him to make the first move in the conversation.
Thank you for coming to speak with me. It must not have been easy making the journey.
I mean, because of the storm? Nah, it's fine. It was a tough choice. Another traffic stop like last time, and I swear off driving, or would swear off driving. Doing the right thing is never hard. Saji nods, though he rubs his chin in a gesture you come to recognize means he thinks you're wrong. To recognize means he thinks you're wrong.
Perhaps you've never faced a true test of your character.
Oh no.
Or perhaps you have better character than I.
Maybe.
An interesting thought.
Yes, very, very interesting.
First, I must apologize. When we last spoke, I suspected you were a bad person. I mistook your actions with my daughter for taking advantage of her. I believe now that I was wrong.
You had to say I believe. My God, Dios
I'm
mío.
still not very sure what exactly you're up to. But I spoke with Eli and with Detective Suehanda. Whoever you are, whatever you're doing, I'm now convinced you are only trying to protect Iro.
Yeah.
I am sorry. I was foolish and only succeeded in hurting Iro.
I'll accept your apology as long as you commit seppuku. I'm just kidding. Apology accepted. Saji blinks in surprise, taken somewhat aback by your candor. I mean, that was a good-ass apology, though. Like, why would I be?
Very patient and understanding.
Of course, it's the Filipino side of me, or technically the Asian side of me, but like, to be more specific, of the Asian side of me, it's the Filipino side of me.
I would not have been so quick to forgive. It is humbling.
Ooh.
Right now, Iro is not answering my calls. She is not answering calls from Eli, or Kari, or other friends. She is hiding from the world, and she is hurting. And right now, this behavior is more concerning than ever. What has Iro told you about her mother?
Ito told me her mother passed away. The anniversary of her passing is soon.
Yes, I see. That alone shows me that she must trust you deeply. Hiro's mother passed away when Hiro was very young, and the circumstances were very tragic.
Yeah, wasn't it like a surfing?
Hiro was there when it happened. No, I cannot speak of these things. You do not need to know this to help Hiro.
Tell me. Serious, nigga. Serious. Be serious. Tell me everything, Mr. Kawase. Hiro's life might depend on it. Sorry.
Yes, I will tell you everything. My wife, her name was Rain. She drowned when Hiro was only 6 years old. Always, Rain loved surfing. She was world-class, professional. On the day she died, she and Hiro had gone to the beach to surf the monster waves. Every year, the storm comes. Every year it brings waves. Every year, the waves call to Rain. I was home. Eli was only 3. I hate surfing.
I never knew Eli was like three years younger than Ito. Because, you know, he said that Ito was 6 at the time and Eli was 3 at the moment.
But Rain would take Hiro. Tell her to watch Mommy. Show her how to surf the monster waves. Always, Hiro would surf with her mom. But during the storm, never family friend come to watch Hiro while her mom is surfing. But friend becomes distracted, stops watching for a moment, and, well, Rain drowned, saving Hiro from the waves, and Hiro blames me.
I mean, no. I mean, at the same, like, I get it, but at the same time, no. Wouldn't you blame because you weren't there to help, or why? Yeah, why would she blame you? But at the same time, wouldn't she blame the family friend?
Hiro has different idea what happened the day her mother drowned. During this time, I was not police chief. I was detective, working with Subrosa PD's drug task force.
Oh, I mean, I played Persona 4. I mean, not much, but I played Persona 4. I know. I forgot her name, but shut up.
I was much younger then, very handsome. That is how I married Hiro's mom.
Yeah, I know, all you Japanese, and you look sexy as hell when you young, and even like when you're older. Oh my god.
My partner and I had successfully busted major drug ring, bringing down many powerful criminals. As a result, my partner and I received many threats. We are going to kill your family. We are going to take your children. Your family will pay for what you did. Many, many threats. But they did not stay threats. 1 year after a major bust, my partner went missing. Just gone. Like that.
Oh, never mind.
Never heard from him again. Case is cold.
No, I was about to put 1 and 1 together and make 2, because his partner in Quill. Yeah,
Me?
but not.
I was very scared for my family. I told Rain we should move, but she was fearless. She did not want to live anywhere but Subrosa. One day, we are arguing about it. I tell Rain how guilty I feel that I put her and the kids in danger. Only Hiro overhears this, and now she thinks her daddy is bad, that he makes it dangerous for his family.
Sorry, but I don't understand. How does that make you responsible for your wife's accident? Yeah, unless the criminal somehow, like... So Ito's mom was actually killed somehow by criminals.
No, that is not what happened.
Yeah.
But it is true in Hiro's mind. I am called by search and rescue. I leave Eli with neighbor. I rush to beach as fast as I can drive. When I get there, they have pulled little Hiro from the water. She is okay. Also, they have pulled my Rain. She is not okay. Hiro is screaming and crying. When I run to her, she is so mad at me. She tells me it is my fault. She is hysterical. When everything is over, Hiro did not speak any words for 2 months.
Yeah, I just saw her mom
Many
die.
therapists work with her. They say she is traumatized. She is heartbroken. And she never forgives me. But I think it is because the truth is too haunting for her to look at.
Nah, it wasn't her fault. Like, if we're being dead ass honest right now, it was again the family friend's fault. Because why weren't you watching her? Yikes! No wonder it's so difficult for her to talk about.
Yes. No wonder.
A steam achievement.
Now, every year on the anniversary of her mother's passing, Hiro gets more and more reckless. She tries more racing her motorcycle, jumping off tall places, dangerous stunts, fighting. And this year, I think she will go surfing when the monster waves come. But Eli tells me that when you showed up, Hiro stopped so much these dangerous things that she talks more love and happiness, and that she would not go surfing at all, and I have ruined it. So, no matter what you think of me, will you please go to Hiro? Will you check on her? Will you try to undo my mistake?
If I do, it will have nothing to. Oof. I mean, I don't hate the guy though. Like he's just trying to look out for. He's a family man. He's a family guy. But yeah, yes, of course. Jesus.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Eli said he dropped by Hiro's beach house, but no one was home. I will still check there first. When Hiro is sad, she does not stray far from her garage and her CrossFit. If she is there, maybe she'll show herself to you. Good luck. My Hiro was very lucky to have met you.
I'll do my best.
I trust you will. Be safe.
I will not dishonor my family. The drive to Ito's beach house is somewhat less treacherous. The downpour relents a little, and you don't feel like your front wheel drive car is going to float away in the flash flood. Even so, it still takes you twice as long to reach Ito's beach house. You step outside the car into an intense wind. You rush to Ito's porch and knock loudly on the door. After several minutes of knocking and calling her name, you start to look around the rest of the property. And quickly, you find Ito in her garage, sitting on the floor, sadly leaned against her bike.
Hey.
Hey, Ito.
I'm not home right now.
You must be one of her brothers. Are you all rainbow-haired and insanely attractive?
No, only Eli.
I mean, you both are sexy as hell.
I'm sorry I punched you. I feel really terrible about that. No matter what happens between us, no matter what happens between me and my father, you didn't deserve it. You can probably guess that there's a deep problem between my father and I. Mm-hmm. But no one should have to deal with it other than me. I believe the moment any person puts their hands on another person in anger, they've lost the argument. If you're hitting someone, it's to defend yourself, or defend others who can't. It's not for getting anger off your chest on someone you actually care deeply about. I hope you will forgive me.
That was a punch? Or ate that mother. Ito looked shocked for a moment, and then a small weary smile appears for just a moment on her face.
You're a bastard, you know that? I felt a sudden need to smack talk and defend my right cross. You're really good at getting in my head. I'm glad we're friends. Well, I'm not sure what we are right now, but I'm glad we're not enemies. But thank you. That's the weirdest apology accepted I've ever heard, but thanks. Okay, I think I've got the whole picture. We can go our separate ways now. Don't worry about me. I'll get over this. I always do.
You're holding on to something. I think you've been holding on to it for a long time. Tell me what it is. Ito looks up at you surprised. For a moment, she starts to speak, but can't manage any words. You can see anger and hesitation and fear all flash across her expressions. She gets mad, balls her fist, but remains quiet. And at last, she takes a deep sigh.
Yeah. You're right. You're probably the most observant person I've ever met. Since I dragged you in, I'll tell you. When I was a lot younger, I used to spend a lot of time with my mom. She taught me how to surf, how to skate, how to do everything that I love. Back then, my father was a very serious man.
Very, very serious.
He didn't show much affection to his family. He was very, very harsh with his sons, especially Eli.
Oh.
He was always very busy with work. A policeman, going after very dangerous criminals. One time, he solved a case that brought many, many people to justice. Powerful, wealthy people. People with ties to the community. People with ties to the government. He was hailed as a hero. But the consequences of his work were that his family, us, always felt we were in danger. We got letters and messages that said they were going to kill us. Strangers on the street would tell my mom that she was going to be killed, that I was going to be taken away. It got so bad that the police asked my father to go into protective custody. But my mom refused. She was very attached to this town, to the ocean and the forest here. She didn't want to be chased away, and she was the only one that made us feel safe. She was my hero.
But something did happen.
Yes. I didn't realize it at the time, but the fear did have an effect on my mom. She became more bold with her thrill-seeking. She started drinking more, and I didn't realize it back then. But she was becoming depressed, which finally resulted in her taking the ultimate risk. Something she had wanted to do since she was young, but knew was too dangerous. I think I told you about this tropical storm going on. It hits Sabrosa every year. And every year, it brings these incredible waves, huge monster waves, the kind professional surfers dream about. And when the conditions are right, you can indeed surf them. But there are conditions where you shouldn't, when the danger is too high, when the storm is too intense. And my mom decided to surf in those conditions.
And no one stopped her?
No. My father didn't know anything about the surfing. No one who saw what happened was as experienced as my mom. How could they second guess her?
Wait, so who was watching you?
My mom
at
brought
the
me
time?
and a friend along when she went surfing that day. She wanted me to see that fear couldn't stop her from doing what she loved. And she went out in the water just as the other storm surfers were coming in. Just as things were becoming much too dangerous.
I mean, what happened next?
This is where it's hard to remember. Things happened so fast.
I mean, why would you want to remember it? Let's be
I
honest.
remember being worried for my mom. I could tell she was afraid. She had this look in her eyes. The same look she got when people told her she was going to be killed. When they told her I was going to be taken. She went out anyway, and I remember cheering for her. But at some point, I lost track of her. The waves were so large, and the water was so choppy. And I was worried she needed help. I remember I got so afraid that I started calling for my dad. It got to be too much to handle. So when my babysitter was distracted, that's when I grabbed a surfboard and ran to go help her.
Uh-huh. Nobody stopped you? Or you went out in the ocean, but you were, what, 6 years old?
Yes, only 6. And that's where my memory gets wonky. I remember my mom and I on a surfboard, but the surfboard getting ripped away by a wave. I remember holding on to a life ring by myself. The weird rubber feeling on my arms, and the rope line hurting my fingers. I remember my mom's hand and her voice. I remember my dad coming when it was too late. And that's all I can remember. I was so mad at my father for making Mom so scared that she disappeared into the ocean. For failing to save her. For not crying at her funeral.
Oh, well, that's like asshole. On one hand, I get it, but at the same time, I don't. I mean, yeah, it's for the end of the episode.
And I've never forgiven him.
You said you remember floating on a life ring. Where did it come from? You didn't take one surfing, did you?
No, I didn't, but I'm not sure why that's... I mean, my mom didn't bring it out. She was a lifeguard. She swam all the time with that. The life ring. I do remember holding on to it. That's what I was holding on to when... Oh no. The life ring. Mom had it. She must have gone to shore when I was... Oh no. Oh no.
Ito jumps to her feet in a panic. A deep dread washes over her face and makes her pale. She turns to run. You grab her arm. Ito, tell me the rest. Tell me the rest!
No! It can't be! I didn't mean to!
Excuse me, y'all. Damn.
No! Where did the life ring come from? Why did Mom have it? I didn't. I killed my mom.
Ito's stare becomes hollow. I mean, like, this is it's bad. She hangs over the abyss. Yeah.
I did! I went out into the ocean. It's my fault she's dead.
Ito tries to pull away from you, but you hold her firm.
No! What did I do? She was okay. She got away from the waves. This is all my fault. No! Let me go. I killed my mom. Oh no! Oh my God, no! Please!
What the hell you want me to do right now? Stop looking at me like that with them big ol' eyes. It wasn't your fault. Ito begins to sob. Oh God, is bitch nigga rebel coming out again? I think so. Ito stops trying to pull away from you. She begins to sob.
Oh, Mom! I'm so sorry, Mom! I'm so sorry!
You hold Ito, gently hugging her as she cries into your chest. She sobs, balls her fists against you, and lets years of anguish pour out of her, her tears soaking the front of your shirt. My shirt. When she finally stops, time itself feels like it freezes. Even the storm outside abates, and only the constant churn of the waves outside can be heard. It's impossible to tell how long that moment lasts. Until finally, she speaks.
How could I have forgotten? How could I have missed something so important? I've been so mad at my dad all these years for driving my mom into the ocean. But she made it back. She must have. And then she went back out for me. How?
I still blame the family friend. I mean, I know I shouldn't be, but like, I still blame them. It wasn't your fault, or your dad's, or your mom's. It was the family friend. Yeah. Don't blame yourself. You were a kid. No one could have expected you to deal with trauma like that. I mean, yeah, 6 years old, your mom dying in front of you. That's pretty traumatic, don't you think?
I guess I was keeping it from myself in a way. Transferring blame. And my father, who never cries at funerals, became my long-term scapegoat. Where do I even go from here? How do I pick up all these pieces?
Everyone who cares about you is ready to help, including your father.
Including you?
Yes! The f***? Including me! Especially me!
I can't tell you how much that means to me.
The f***? I'm just kidding.
I want to make love with you.
What?
I know our time together is short. I know any day now I'm going to lose you. I know the future's foggy and scary and isn't prone to letting people be happy.
Yeah, but what?
But you've helped me so much. And when I'm near you, I feel this electricity inside of me.
What did you say? What? Hold on.
I want to make love with you.
What?
Before circumstances interrupt us, before life finds a way for me to mess things up again, I promise If the answer is no, I won't be hurt. But if you want to, I want to.
Mwah. Ito kisses you back. She puts her hands delicately on your chin. And the two of you are share a soft, intimate moment together. Ito crosses her arm and lifts...
Hold on. There's something I've always wanted.
What's that? Ito steps away from you and sits down on her motorcycle. With an impressive balance, she leans back and lays against the seat. Huh?
I've always fantasized about this.
You mount the bike, somewhat surprised with its stability, pressing your privates against hers. She whispers softly.
Ó sim, amor. Ó sim. Faça amor comigo.
I'm not happy right now. Not happy. Nah, I'm a little happy, but later, after a long time spent in warm silence, still embracing on her bike. Oh! Ito kisses your cheek softly and says,
I should let my family know I'm okay. They've all been worried about me. And I need to call my dad. I suspect things are going to be complicated for a while. Would you make me a promise?
Pinky.
Promise me you won't leave town before saying goodbye.
Yes.
I just want to make sure I see you again. Hopefully on a calmer day.
Man, I wish I lived in Sabrosa. That would be... Sabrosa seems like a nice-ass place. I mean, well, I don't like hot weather, but I could make an
Will
exception. I promise.
Thank you. I'll see you again.
Yes. Ito kisses you and you make your way back to your car. As you drive off, you have an immense feeling of victory, and you know with uncanny certainty that Ito is now safe. One of the destined maidens is safe from harm. Time for the rest. The storm is not yet over. Now we got 3 more girls to save. Hell yeah. This game, or no, I've definitely said this, but this game is just like, it gets from its sad moments to like its horny moments quickly. And I get it, I'm playing on the like 18 plus DLC and all that, but like, oh, way to ruin such a, well, not the developers ruining it. Technically me ruining it since since I'm playing the 18 plus DLC, but like, Dios mío, that went from literally trauma dumping, bawling her eyes out, to like immediately what? To immediately so it was heavy and then hardy. Don't beep at me. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the show, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, peace out.